Walking into the assembly hall, it's a bit like, walking down the tunnel at a footy field and coming out into this enormous space. There's a huge dome above you, and the enormity is just breathtaking.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. I'm just feeling so inspired and so little.
I'm from Orange in New South Wales. Been in the council chambers. Today, New York City, United Nations General Assembly.
Welcome to the United Nations General Assembly Hall. This place is where history is made. Tonight, the Australian mission to the UN is hosting a VIP event. It's the closing night for the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues, and representatives from all 192 UN member nations have been invited. There's going to be 300 guests tonight, and each of you are going to be responsible for one canopy. You'll have 3 hours to do most of your prep off-site in a commercial kitchen. Then you've got to transport all of that food to the UN, where you have 1 hour to do your final preparation before service begins. Never before has MasterChef catered for an event of this significance. Make sure that you treat it with the importance that it deserves.
We have cooked for VIPs in the past, but this is like VVIP, so we cannot muck this up.
Befitting an organisation that champions democracy, we won't be judging your efforts. Your guests will. They'll vote for their favourite canapé. If your canapé receives the most votes, you'll also win the chance to cook off tomorrow in an immunity challenge.
Winning yesterday was great, but not as good as, winning today.
The person whose canapé gets the least votes, you're straight into lockdown, you're straight into elimination. It's unprecedented for the catering of such an important event to be handed out to a group of 7 amateurs.
The recipes that you'll be working from today have been created by a chef known as the King of Canapés. He's waiting for us in his kitchen. Let's get moving, guys.
The scale of this challenge is now dawning on me, and knowing those recipes, they're all going to be really hard.
Walking into the kitchen, there are a big line of cloches, and I just know that our fate is underneath those cloches.
Guys, I want to introduce you to Armando Monteroso. He's the executive chef here. He looks after the biggest food and beverage operation I've seen for a long time. And I have to tell you, it turns over $100 million. That's a lot of food. Armando?
From an hors d'oeuvre perspective, we're doing about 2 million hors d'oeuvres a year.
Who makes 2 million canapés a year? At least we've got some great experience on our side.
Armando, you've chosen 7 beautiful canopies. Do you want to show the guys what they're going to be cooking?
I'd love to. So our first canapé is a Thai beef salad, toasted coconut, and a lettuce cup. Deconstructed vichyssoise with a Jerusalem artichoke chip.
Oh, that's so cute.
Mini tacos, roasted corn, and a chipotle mayo. Smoked duck breast with a hoisin and ginger sauce with cherries.
That looks awesome, that one.
A 7-spice rare sear tuna with wasabi peas.
I love wasabi peas.
With a yuzu curd, candied kumquats, and meringue. Chocolate lollipops, dried fruit, and edible glitter.
Now, the thing is, you're not choosing which canopy you're going to cook. Michael is.
Michael, you've got all the power today. Tell us who's going to be cooking what.
I think Michael's definitely going to play it strategic today. He's going to put people completely out of their comfort zone.
Cooking the Thai beef salad today will be
Alana.
Michael, deconstructed vichyssoise. Who'll be cooking that?
Billy.
It's a soup. Usually don't go down well at an event.
What do you think?
Possibly one of the simplest, I think, canapé to prepare.
I think you need to think about the simplest. Michael, those beautiful little tacos, who'll be cooking that?
Me.
Now, chili?
Sure.
Yesterday I won the challenge with a Mexican dish,
It's delicious. It's very loyal to the Mexican culture.
and I'm hoping to make it back-to-back wins today. That'd be happy days for sure.
Smoked duck with hoisin and cherries. Who'll be cooking that?
Ellie.
I think that Michael thinks that I have a lot of difficulty breaking down meat, so there was no surprise that he gave me the duck.
Who's going to be preparing the 7-spice tuna with wasabi pea?
Kate.
Well, Michael certainly did go with one strategic move there. Tuna and me, it's going to be a battle.
There's only 2 dishes left and they're both desserts. So I'm really hoping for the curd and meringue.
I definitely don't want those chocolate lollipops. That's a lot of chocolate and a lot of piping.
Well, the next one, yuzu curd with candied kumquat and meringue. Who's going to be preparing that, Michael?
Hayden.
Cool. Now, Hayden's my closest friend in the competition, and I'm definitely giving him a dish to make him look good.
Well, Danny, it looks like you're doing the chocolate lollipop.
Michael has been mean today, knowing that I'm not very good with chocolate, knowing that I'm awful with piping bag.
Take a good look at those dishes because they're beautiful examples of the canapés that you're going to be cooking. You've got 3 hours before the delivery vans arrive to pick up the food to go to the United Nations. Get to it. Your time starts now.